Hello and welcome to my take on how to magnetize a Space Marine's Invader ATV. Now, anyone who's built one of these will tell you that you don't need to magnetize the weapon, but I like to magnetize everything, so I did. Also, this particular model was both simple and kind of tricky to magnetize, so I'll get into what I mean by that. Also, you'll notice that I did a little bit of converting to lift the ATV up and give it a sort of dynamic suspension engaged profile instead of a flat profile. I know a lot of people didn't like that about the model. I think the model's really cool either way, but yeah. If you are interested in how I did that, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll make a video about that at some point. But as for the magnetization, here we go. So for the bottom of the weapons, I went with my trusty 3x1mm magnets, as you can see there. And this was, like I said, really simple, just a matter of drilling nice and central. It's a little, that's not pretty, but it's functional. Also not fully painted, sorry. But if you'll ignore the arms for a moment, which are not glued clearly, you can see that it's just a really strong connection, and it's, you know, it's cool that it can move even if he can't, and it's really easy to swap between them in that sense. So that's definitely strong enough, but I just went a little crazy and actually glued 2mm magnets to the handles there on the inside. And what I actually needed to do in order to do that was to chop off those bits right there, which gave me a flat enough surface to glue the 2mm magnets in place. And those actually fit pretty perfectly in the holes that already existed, which I just drilled out a bit deeper to accept their own 2 mils. So what happens then, with the arms unglued, is that you can just kind of pop them into place there. And again, kind of unnecessary, but I love it. So, when you want to switch between the Onslaught Gatling Cannon and the Multi-Melta, it's not only easy, but it's fun and satisfying, and you know that the hands and arms aren't going to go anywhere, whoops, unless you do that. And you know it's all kind of clipped into place, and it's just kind of cool that way. So yeah, if there are any questions, feel free to ask and I'll try and get to them. Thanks for watching, and happy wargaming.